bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow Line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talkmaster, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow Line and dial star 606 hash to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply. Unlimited.
àìsàn burúkú tí kò dé lọ́wọ́ ẹni ní àìsàn ìbá tí máa ń sábà yọ ọkùnrin lẹ́nu. ẹ̀fọn náà sì ló máa ń ṣètànkálẹ̀. ó bá ti wọlé a máa sọ ní dọ̀lẹ́ láti má lè lágbára àti ṣiṣẹ́ òòjọ́ dákú rẹ̀ tẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ aya. bẹ́ẹ̀ omi inú ara tó dárúkú látàrí ihò táwọn aràn inú bá lu sójúṣe omi nínú àgọ́ ara ẹni ló ń di àìsàn ìbá tàbí dàkútẹ̀. ọ̀nà àti dènà ẹni mímọ̀ sùn sábẹ́ àpò ìpẹ̀fọn tíjọba pé àti ṣíṣètọ́jú àyíká kọ́ mọ́tótó lójúnà àti ṣèdẹ̀kù fáwọn tó ní àìsàn. ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara gba tilé iṣẹ́ ètò ìlera àtàjọ SiteSavers ṣe ṣètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àti àyẹ̀wò lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ajé Monday ọjọ́ 13 oṣù kẹwàá láwọn àṣàyàn hospital yàkùn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ìpínlẹ̀ yìí tá a fẹ́ kà fúnṣẹ́ abẹ tí ó wáyé náà lẹ́tì máa lọ forúkọsílẹ̀ ọjọ́ 15 October 15 níṣẹ́ abẹ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pẹrẹu ní Kwara North Cottage Hospital Iléṣà ni ó ti wáyé ọjọ́ 17 oṣù kẹwàá October 17 ní ti Central wáyé ní Sobi Specialist Hospital Alágbàdo Ìlọrin ọjọ́ keje níṣẹ́ abẹ lẹ́kùn Kwara South October 18 2025 ní General Hospital Òru fún àlàyé tàbí ìrànwọ́ ẹ pè 0038 44 9684 tàbí 07037 907870 Kwara State Ministry of Health pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àjọ SiteSavers ló ní a máa kéde ẹ̀.
Getting your feels with Nollywood movies on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. From sick-edge suspense to better drama. Switch with lovey love to non-stop lather. Even plenty get served. Buckle with the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Now today enjoy plenty better entertainment for chicken money. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial star 312 star 800 hash to start today and go make a difference.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. My country people, Easy Buy don't turn 7 years old, and they do massive discount to all the customers wey dey Naija from October 1st to October 31st, 2025. Easy Buy they do 1 billion naira national discount super bonanza. You will enjoy yafu benefit like 12% discount on different mobile devices like Tecno, Infinix, Itel. You will save up to 24,000 naira for this benefit bonanza. You will enjoy a flexible payment plan from 3 months, 4 months, 5 months to 6 months. What you go do, you go visit any mobile store or call 070-7676-2278 for more info. Easy Buy, easy life.
Terms and conditions apply.
No, not yet. You have two more adverts to go.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your child will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo! It's the Indomie Eater Green Promo.
This is the last one.
How to win? Buy the Indomie Eater with promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eatandwin. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast. For a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week from a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eatandwin for more details, terms, and conditions apply.
You're welcome back from that short time out on commercials. Well, we're still here to give you the reviews and the analysis of the daily headlines. And then, Adebayo, you were saying something as regards the mass defection or the probability of having a one-party system.
Yes, like I said, the ultimate victim of this whole shenanigan is Nigerian democracy. And those who are mouthing the mantra of one-party state, are they in the same party? Are they not in different party? So who is talking of one party here? The person starting one party is in a different party. So you see, those who, when I said that the APC had come to inherit the template designed by PDP to run our democracy, and to their chagrin, they are being promoted using the same strategy that they designed. Because if you look at it, majority of some of the people in APC today were in PDP. Using this, I remember in this Kwara state, I attended a political rally. I've been a political correspondent for SUBFM since inception. So I attended a rally in Omuaran. I won't mention the details. A prominent figure from Kwara Central here, a prominent political figure, mounted the rostrum. He mounted the podium and said that then it was the preparatory towards 2019. He said that that person defected from PDP to APC and was saying that they know how they turn how they turn 3 to 30 from ASA. He knows how they do that, and that he is in APC to prevent PDP from doing that. You can imagine that. So when such a template exists, they will have no regard for the feeling, the aspiration of the people before defecting. So they can be moving around, but Nigerians will all know that a political party in Nigeria is not what it is in the advanced democracies. It is a special purpose vehicle used for the achievement of personal goal. And what is that personal goal? Self-aggrandizement. Personal aggrandizement, like Alhaji Musa would say. So it is for their own selfish interest. So that the only thing that is paining me is that another party that will have been the beneficiary of all these assaults on the sensibility of the masses in Nigeria is Labour Party. But Labour Party themselves, they are hoodless as we speak right now. They have what it takes to corner over 60% of voters in Nigeria. Why do I mean? Labour Party is an offshoot of NLC and TUC. And these people control, all the workers in Nigeria almost all the workers in Nigeria are members of this organized labor union. So if they use that, if they leverage on that to reach out to every worker who represent at least 5 people, in a family, that tells you that they have the potential of continuously ruling this country for centuries. But they are hoodless themselves.
Talking about the potentials, now that there's ADC, do you see them with ALP this time around?
The same thing. Those who realize that the template designed by PDP to rape democracy is now being used by APC, they left PDP and they went to ADC. The likes of Atiku, David Mark, and the rest of them, they are there. But as it stands right now, they are as confused as confusion themselves. Because with the kind of master strategies in APC, they are kind of dazed as to how are we going to counter this monster of a political strategies. So that is what is happening right now. So those who are shouting, we need to sit down in this country. Number one, it has to start with re-engineering our electoral law that will place a very stringent condition for any politician to move from one party to another, particularly once you have been elected. You can't campaign using the logo, the manifesto, and the slogan of one party to win election, and then carry the mandate just by mere announcement and go. I saw about 2 days ago on the floor of the Senate, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio was announcing the defection of another person from one party to APC. Then you are welcome to APC. That is all it takes. This is fraudulent. This is a democratic fraud.
Well, I think that exactly the question I wanted to ask, but I will still ask regardless, because this is coming from the fan page of Vanguard. Say, I remain in PDP. Senator Dixon backs Amupiton's nomination as INEC chairman. There's been a division. I'll also talk about Amupiton's nomination as the INEC chairman. We know in the country already, and today is likely to be screened by the Senate. And the question I want to ask this morning is, given that the way the politicians in the country have been defecting from one party to another, do you not think this has been the really definition of how the economy has been? Given that you said, as they pay them, it suits some people, and do you not think this is exactly why we are still paying in the economic structure of the country, given that they defect at any point in time just as they wish? When they wake up, and just as you said, we have a governor that does not have a party in the country at this point in time.
Could you please just summarize the question now?
The question is, do you not think that as the political parties or the politicians are defecting from one party to another without a stringent measure, that has been the problem of our economic growth in the country generally?
Okay, if I understand you correctly, that there is need for there to be a stable economic policy that should be pursued, a pan-Nigerian economic policy that should be pursued irrespective of whether you are an APC, PDP, or LP.
Yeah.
So, well, that discipline has not been there. Yesterday, I did a piece published on the cable titled Beyond Politics, Nigeria Need to Build a Consensus Around Infrastructural Development. That whoever is, I cited in the article David Eisenhower of the United States in 1950s when he initiated a policy that there is need for them to interconnect the states in the US with highways. He started the project and couldn't have completed it before he left office. The successive administration came and took it up until it was completed. I cited another local example. President Olusegun Obasanjo conceived the idea of Abuja to Kaduna rail line. Goodluck Jonathan started it and President Muhammadu Buhari completed it. Now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has started the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway. We also have Badagry-Sokoto super highway. Will he be able to complete it before 2027 or 2031, as the case may be? If not, will the person succeeding him?
Okay, we'll come back to that. Please hold on for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sound of ownership. Their time to shine. City Cat here for you. Oh yeah. Five. Where did you buy it? City Cat. Easy. Yes, easy.
Look at this thing. I paid for it sometimes ago. Then it was 40 something thousand naira. Number code. I returned it. Bó ṣe rí lójú yìí, ó yàtọ̀ sí báyìí. Mo rọra dá padà fún wọn. Now they brought it down to 30,000 naira. And nobody is at lọ́wọ́ mi. But I returned it and they refunded my tí mo ṣe rí yìí ni mo ṣe ọ̀dà kìíní bó ṣe ní tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ máa sẹ́yìn sí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ju ti júmí àti mi ò rí káwé ìgbà tí mo ti ra kan lọ́dọ̀ wọn tí mo dá padà. Bí AliExpress ṣe sójú àìtó mi ò rajà ń bẹ̀ kí n dá padà rí.
Àwọn ló manufacture àwọn China they manufacture so
àwọn ilé wọ́n ní aṣọ ní store bóyá abáná ti ṣe wọ́n lọ wá picture ojú ẹ̀ tó dáa tó jọ́ original àwọn àmàfi àgbàtà sí ìwà àwọn náà fara kó logistics
oríjà VDM àti kìnìún náà billboard lórí iPhone.
No, that guy is on a good mission because no farabalẹ̀ follow story yẹn lánàá ó ní kò ṣe fóònù kan just as Mr. Bayon sọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ yìí náà ó ní the same thing pẹ̀lú aṣọ àti bàtà tó máa rà á níbẹ̀ yẹn ní 1,000 naira ó máa gbọ́ Nàìjíríà máa tà ní 300,000 naira ẹ̀wọ̀ profit tó ṣe máa jìn yẹn ó ní àkọ́kọ́ gbàdúrà fún òkú ó ní
ṣé VDM.
Yes, only this is now when the government is no, you go got to attack it. It's all
apart from that.
What you just trying to do is to make sure that even the Obama jury, come on, I'm a part of government, and truly, phone terror.
But one more mistake don't watch him. Kò wá yẹ kó polówó sister ẹ̀. You should just have said it straight.
Ó padà clarify lánàá.
Faking.
Only who can we expect kó lè mú head responsible. Only into ṣẹlẹ̀ pé even àbúrò òun.
Àní kò ní ìdíkó polówó anybody, whether sister or any business at all. You should just go straight to his mission.
No,
you bringing in your other person and alternative is wrong.
He can have that responsibility if things don't go south. What about outside people who take advantage and
That's an excuse. You understand what I mean? That's her sister. I mean, his sister's this thing. Looking to mission pension. Or to get go back and saw. Go need that advertise the me.
Gbogbo fóònù tí ń kó wá jẹ́ pé àwọn fóònù kékeré tí kò ṣe. No, I have to.
But yeah, that's true. But to be candid, you can say even iPhone XR, if you're buying from anywhere, Jumia, anywhere, it's still more than 280.
And all of them.
Not to talk of them packaging it to 17.
There's nothing like UK is people come and sell phone one para China and in fact, even battery boosting, when they do it for them, they repackage everything.
Tell them
iPhone 17 tó jáde nísìnyí ṣe bó sọ pé ẹ̀sà ló wà nínú tí ẹ̀sà ló wà lọ́tọ̀ jẹ́ pé ẹ̀sà ló wà ní bọ́dì iPhone 17.
náà ni bílọ̀dù nǹkan tó sọ náà ni ó ní XR tí ó wà nínú iPhone 17. Do you know that there are cars tó lè rà? For example, ní sì tó bá ra Matrix, engine Corolla ló wà nínú Matrix. Iṣẹ́ tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láyé àti láti lè lọ́mìnà lẹ̀. But kò wá má polówó, ìdébí tèmi kàtí fault ẹ̀ nìyẹn, kò wá má polówó ẹ̀ lómi. You know, people will not see that again. They will just see it as you wanting to promote another person. Should China? Yeah, the other government again. Telling me no about what China now. What will they larry money China again? You see that same XR that they are putting at 17? Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
Surely, me one there, even that same China, they will still make the inferior of that same one that you are still talking about for you. So it's what you demand. It's what you demand. Video it's possible. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, we're in China.
There are Samsung online that just like this picture, offline.
But profiteering in Nigeria not a point, to be candid.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, the child will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness.
You know, they'll just ask you what range do you need, and they will produce that range for you. Even Bobo iPhone 10 that America. When you not just go and check them and see. What did you say for one? I produce that for you. No, not for each country. Even in America, you find the inferior communities. It's down.
Your vibe, now your coke. No door yourself. Every coke they carry to
you get?
Find your own. Come here, us. We are tell us. Now who you go share coke with?
So you're welcome to another lap of the race again here on today's review. So Abdulmalik, I think you were asking something.
Yes, he was about to answer the question talking about defection and also the economy of the country. Yes.
So this defection, as I was saying before the break, will not give room for this kind of stability. Because number one, if you look at what is happening now, those governors that are defecting are trying to secure their political future. Like Siraki Dixon said, there is no compelling reason for a second-term governor who is not seeking re-election to defect, even if he is afraid of defeat. But there will be life after office. Rotimi Amechi was in government, was in power, was in the corridor of power for 24 years, 8 as a governor, 8 as a Speaker of House of Assembly, and 8 as a minister. In less than 1 year, he started crying hunger. No pun intended. We know how lonely, we know how cold it could be out there when you have tasted it. They can't easily adapt the way you and I would do out there without power. They have tasted it, they have eaten the forbidden fruit, and they would like to go back and eat more. Or probably die in it. It is psychology of power. That is why a 92-year-old Paul Biya is hanging on to a thread in Cameroon as we speak. his one of his former ally, Issa Chiroma, who ran against him, has declared himself winner. And the people in town are also tired of his leadership, but he said no. Now, the election result will be announced maybe on the 25th of this month. And during that period, there could have been some arithmetic abracadabra to the result, and the man will be returned again. So the life of an African politician, particularly in this part of the world, depends on their patronage from the corridor of power. That is why they find it difficult to leave, to go out. Look at how Wike deftly maneuver his way, sitting in with a stool in PDP, with all his hand and head in APC. There are 23 local governments now in our River State. 20 are under the control of APC. The remaining 3 are the stool on which Wike is sitting in PDP. So anytime things go wrong, he just carry his stool and move to APC. And if things doesn't, he will still have a leverage to say, I deliver my local government, blah, blah, blah. So they are very strategic about all these moves. So they rarely have chance to think for governance. Concept of governance is rarely part of their agenda. So forget about that policy, that stability. And in the process of planning all this, there is only one casualty, that is governance. Whenever they are taking politics, they suspend governance. You can see how far away 2027 is still to us, but the fever of 2027 has already taken over. So you can see how when the political environment is not properly regulated, it will, as a matter of spillover, affect other areas, particularly if you look at it from the sociological standpoint of a structural functionalist. That when there is a dysfunction in one side, it will affect the other. So that is what is happening here.
Well, let's take another headline here from Punch. This says inflation drops to 18.02% in 6 months streak. I would ask you now that does this mean some of the presidential policies or the governmental policies as regards economics is a little bit going on the high side or favorable to us in Nigeria?
You see, when they talk of inflation dropping, I just laugh. Like Fayose will say, if you want to analyze the economy, you have to take into consideration also the Agbojedi sector. What it means by the Agbojedi sector is the informal sector. Ask the labor, the common man, who do not know econometrics, but they know what their pockets are feeling. There is this multivitamin I used to buy. I started buying that multivitamin at the rate of 750 naira. Gradually, it went up to 1,300. From there to 1,900. The last time I bought it, it was 2,100. That was about 2 years ago. When I wanted to buy it last week, guess how much? 4,300 naira. Wow. So you are now telling me that inflation is dropping. What they simply do is that they will tell you that they rebase it. That rebase is what they use to confuse layman. Let us start from when you came in 2023. How much were things then? If you are going to calculate the rate of inflation now of petrol pump price, from about 284 naira to the present 870 naira on the average. So look at the percentage. It's more than the 20 that they are mounting. So what we are feeling in our pockets can never be erased by any statistical abracadabra. So that it is dropped. Yeah, I can only admit that inflation is dropping or prices of commodities and goods and services are coming down if I go there and it is cheaper than how much I bought it last week or last month. So they should stop using econometrics to confuse us. We cannot even be confused.
You don't say.
Because we are the one paying.
Exactly. And talking about econometric confusion, this morning says school charging fees in foreign currencies should be short down. This comes from ministers of mineral resources, talking about the Minister of Solid Minerals. They like I said, schools in Nigeria charging tuition fees in foreign currencies should be closed. And I want your reaction to this because just as talking about inflation, naira stability, and as well as how the economy has been, country Nigeria still charging school fee and tuition fee in foreign currency. And how would that even be of a negativity to the countries? Because he said they should be closed down indefinitely without any question at all.
It is good that this is coming from him, a politician. Who are those patronizing those? We saw a governor who front-loaded the school fees of his children that are even yet to enroll in a foreign school. So he should talk to his fellow politicians. It is the political allies that are mostly patronizing those. Or do you have any of your children here?
Oh.
The answer is no. So they should talk to themselves.
All right. So
They are the one trading in dollars. Very soon now, primary election will come up. Primary elections will come up, and they will start, dollars will start flying around because they believe that carrying naira is a burden because they have bastardized the value of naira so much so that carrying it. Let me cite the example of these two countries, Somalia and Zimbabwe. Their money, the money you will use in buying a loaf of bread, a wheelbarrow cannot carry that money.
That's
If you are to carry the cash, a wheelbarrow cannot. You need more than a wheelbarrow to carry it. So the same thing, the same how the naira when they want to do their political willing dealing. By the time they start, their horse trading, delegates become delegates to our democratic norms and values. That is when you see dollars. They will flood the market with this, and that will also lead to inflation post-election. So they should talk to themselves, not to us. An average Nigerian does not have the dollar to pay as school fees. It is them and their cronies in the civil service.
All right, so we would like to tell our listeners to have these numbers to hold on to, and then they will be able to call in when the time is right. And the numbers that they will be holding on to are 091
24221019 or 08051899241. That's you to call in when the studio line is open because of the show this morning. So talking about this headline this morning, the reps demand funding for workplace safety across MDAs. A bit of that story this morning says the House of Representatives yesterday called on the federal government to create a specific budget line to cater for occupational safety and health initiatives across all ministries, departments, and agencies, starting with the 2026 appropriation bill in the country. And I asked, given at what we saw or what we've been seeing about how health workers leave the country for a better greener pasture as it is, do you think this is a good call at the right time to make sure that the health sectors and even other departments in the country don't find a greener pasture elsewhere in the country if this bill is finally passed in the country, safety workplace bill in the country?
You see, when you see a group of political class, members of political class who really go into office with the master plan on how they want to govern, their policies will be appearing in a staccato.
Yeah, you know what? I think it would be better for us to go deeper when we come back in from this short commercial break. Please hold on.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasonings. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor.
Because other parties, especially ADCs, at some point wọ́n kàn kick against it pé Tinubu mọ̀mọ́ mu kó lè mọ̀ lò but
okay, Jimmy, no,
but now with what Sarah Dixon said yesterday, only after òun fúnra òun gan tó ń lọ check the track record there lórí pé this man is genuinely in and he will vote even as a PDP member that kò ní any affiliation pẹ̀lú pé òun lọ check gbogbo àwọn legal kìíní ẹ̀ tó ti mọ̀ pé àwọn legal petition ẹ̀ ilé Ọlánìpẹ̀kun sí àti ilé Ọlánìpẹ̀kun is even the head of àwọn legal team of Tinubu ó ní máa yòó ní affiliation pẹ̀lú gbogbo wọn so he's a free man with his own ideology coming on as an chairman so ẹ̀ka yẹn tí mo sọ pé ìṣèlú tí sọ fún ọmọ àbá ìkẹ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ní papọ̀ ní
Question máa ń lọ́kàn.
nítorí time
No, you can, if it is clear, I will answer it sharply, then you come up with another one.
Because the man, àwọn irú sí báyìí láwọn àgbàdìsí mọ̀ ní àwọn northern youth and kìnnìkan wọ́n ti àwọn náà ti wọ́n support ẹ̀ báyìí. Tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ ń ṣe dílídàdì wọ́n fẹ́ lo politics but now they have come out to give their full support to the man.
You can come to it down later. Okay, àwọn tó ní public safety ní iṣẹ́.
Fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first. Hello, Daddy.
Hello,
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love
6 minutes. Look at what I'm
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care. When I have Glow Talk Master, I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day. Plus,
And why did you go on can man copy around?
customers like
Ṣáwọn
And it was the same 6 minutes, 6 minutes. No, go to tell you 7, I believe 5.
Glow Light now.
that's the competition.
Free 6 minutes plus 50
Ní tí
MB
MTN bá
data
ṣe ń
for
sìn
every
Glo máa
6
ṣe,
minutes call
that's
you
the
make in a day
competition.
on Glow Talkmaster and enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial star 606 hash to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Unlimited. It's the Indomie Eat
Terms and conditions apply.
How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast. For a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
So this is the last lap of the race this morning on the review. So Adibaya, you were answering Malik's question the other time.
So you see, when you see a political class that does not have an agenda for governance, this is how you see them bringing out staccato policies, detached, not coordinated. Is it only the workers in MDAs that deserve the safety and protection at workplace? A serious country will have put in place a comprehensive safety framework for all categories of workers, be you in the private sector or in the public sector. So I don't think that should be taken serious.
All right, let's have the first call of the day.
Hello,
Hello,
good
good morning. All right,
Good
you're
morning, Mr.
welcome.
Rotimi.
Mm. All right, all right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rotimi, for coming this morning.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rotimi. I think the point is being taken and given. Talking about this headline that I have this morning, Northern Youth Coalition, NANS backs new INEC chair. And this is Professor Joe Amupiton, yes, from the Kogi Central. And the question I want to ask this morning is, we know how the back and forth the opposition party has been, but this morning with this headline, do you think this is a good course for our electoral system in the country?
You see, I have tactically avoided discussing it because some people who know me, that we are from the same community, want to say maybe it is from because they are from the same. I knew that everything was going to end like a water on the back of a dog, because this is a man that have lived above board right from. Even some people try to question his, academic record, saying that he was he entered Paratech at the age of 15. He left primary school at the age of 10, jumping primary 6 for St. Barnabas College in Kaba, and during that period, secondary school was 5 years, from 1 to 5. So if somebody leaves primary school at the age of 10, by the time he graduates in secondary school without repeating any class, he will be 15. And at that stage, you see the serious-minded institution did not even take heed of that. So that aside, some people are saying that he was part of the legal team that defended APC, Tinubu, and INEC during the 2023 presidential election tribunal. And the name there was Professor Taiwo Osikpitan, S.A.N. Osikpitan is different from Amupitan.
Yes. Yeah.
So a lot of people are just, I said something on my social media page that some people who are clamoring for free and fair election are even afraid of free and fair election themselves. Okay. They are saying that they want credible, free and fair election. They are afraid of it. So because like I said, PDP are crying of one party state now. And the template APC is using today, they inherited it from APC. From PDP. And there was a time in this country that if you secure the primary ticket of PDP, you are as good as being in office. It became a do or die, such that during primaries you will be seeing political assassination left, right, and center until election became a bit, real, such that there must be a bit of voting. Snatching of ballot boxes became something of futility. So that was when that thing went down a bit. Otherwise, what we are witnessing today, if we were to be in the past, we would have been witnessing political assassination left, right, and center.
So should we be optimistic in hoping to see
So
a professional?
I am not in doubt.
Yes.
I don't know Professor Amupiton in person. I don't know him, but I've been hearing about his name inspired me as a child growing up. I only know his father, who was a judge.
Let's have this call to hear whether somebody's going to
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, quickly, you have 20 seconds.
Yes, sir. Morning. We are fine, Sam. Your name and where you're calling us from quickly?
Go ahead, Chief.
So I want to talk on the immigration stuff that you mentioned earlier.
All right, sir.
I wonder why some people will be saying things are coming down in this market. You know that May 29, 2023, I bought bag of rice 27,500. Now we are buying it now 50 something, maybe between some 59. People are saying, you know, how much they are selling petrol now? You know how much gas now? Everything on the Nigeria, we realize that what the life we are living now is not the life that we start. That is when we are ready to save ourselves from what. Imagine, despite how we are suffering, all those things that we are fighting with our president, which means that they are satisfied with the way he was ruling us. And they keep telling themselves that without them supporting our president, there's no way out for them to 2027.
Thank you.
That thing that is causing.
All right, thank you so much. Well, sorry, that's the much we can
Yes,
take
because
because of the
this
time.
one, yes.
You know, Adebayo, I think when we are talking about inflation, should it be judged according to what is operational or what has been?
Less than random at all. Yeah.
So let me round up on
Yes.
this. So with the available record about
20
him
seconds.
in the public domain, I have no doubt that he will go in there and try his best. But remember, it takes much more than one individual to make a difference in that. But he's somebody that I know will never compromise and will never want to soil the reputation he has built over decades or at the altar of satisfying any political interest or whatsoever. And he has not been identified with a particular political party, and to that extent I can say Nigerians.
All right, we're about to draw the curtain on the show for this morning. So Adebayo, thank you so much, and Abdulmalik, thank you. I will be saying the bye-byes on behalf of the both of you. Thank you so much. Please join us same time again tomorrow on the same program.
kí ló kò ṣe ìyé wa kí ni wọ́n fi sí.
èmi ni mo fẹ́ kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ àti 3.5 million kí fàwálẹ̀ kí fi yẹn kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ kọ́ drop.
ok cut for ìgbìmọ̀ bá nàìjíríà ní question bá kọ́ọ̀tì kìíní.
ṣùgbọ́n lásìkò yọpọ̀ àṣẹ tó ti sún ìjọba ọ̀fẹ́ ra nǹkan ìlónúlé tàbí fóònù àbóríṣiríṣi nǹkan àwọn àgbà mi ò lówó lọ́wọ́ mi ò lè rí kíní ìrà àǹfààní aláìlẹ́gbẹ́ kan ni ó tún dé báyìí.
Hello, Samson Haruna, King Striker. Good morning. How are you?
àti san díẹ̀ díẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan èlò inú ilé fóònù ní o láptọ̀pù ní o mátrẹ́sì ní o pẹ́ntù pọ́ọ̀tù ní o káàkiri.